Hey, 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 Virgo. Welcome, welcome. Excited to see you all. Join me. Let's do a reading and see what is going on around you. Maybe what you're feeling about it, what potentially could be blocking you. Let's go in depth. Let's see what's going on for you. As soon as I came into your energy, I got triggered about the stupidity that's going on around me. And just people making stupid choices, doing stupid things, and being immature, or maybe their temper has got them where they're making choices out of anger, possibly being hurtful. Um, I'm definitely feeling something here around vehicles really strong for y'all. So if you guys have a broken down vehicle, or if maybe it is going to have something that goes wrong with it, be patient. I feel like you've been patient, so take that too. But what I'm receiving is to be sure to take a different route. So take that as you choose. When I said that out loud, it felt differently than I was feeling. Take a different route, as in maybe you need a different mechanic. Maybe you need to do things differently than you normally would. Okay. And even like take a different route. If you get a gut feeling when you're driving on the road, like all of a sudden, like, maybe I should take a different route, or maybe you are taking a different route because of construction or something, right? These are like the flags that I got coming at me here. Um, It's a lot coming in, guys. So give me just a moment, because I feel really frustrated by the actions of other people in your energy. So part of me just wants to be like, I don't know, I'm frustrated. Like, let's talk about the fact that you work and you work and you work and you work, but you aren't ever getting to where you want to be. It's like you get there and then you're knocked 5 steps back, and this cycle of, and it's sudden, it's all of a sudden, it's like you're doing really good and then boom. I hate saying that, saying like boom and then something goes wrong. But it's necessarily something happens, and it's unexpected, and it shifts everything and makes things, more difficult. But know that I say in this week, and I make these videos timeless, so whenever you see it, you take this with you. Within the week, I feel an incoming message of some sort, whether it be text message, voicemail, phone call, whatever the case may be, right? Finding it on social media. But this is kind of interesting because it feels as though you will hear some inspiring good news about maybe a niece or a nephew, a grandchild, maybe your children, but it's younger energy. And so it's going to help you feel really good in that, right? Like proud. I also feel that I was reading a totally different word, but I heard unapologetic. So, like that sorry, not sorry energy just come out after that inspiring message. That's kind of like interesting. I want to get a little clarity here. Let me get a little clarity, and then we'll move forward to the feelings of everything. Give me some clarity on the Page of Cups. Help me understand here. So with that, what's coming forward in that with that card as well, there could be a lot going on. I mean, I know there's a lot going on in the world around us, but it feels like everyone you go to wants to talk about the same thing and you're wanting to escape it and you're not sure how to get away from it all because it just feels like it's on repeat. Okay, ooh, so for clarity on that message, this is something like, ooh, it's the Two of Cups. That's reconciliation. And I heard sorry, not sorry. Oh, so know that this may be in I'm really having problems putting my finger on this energy, which is kind of funny because it feels like they're wanting to come to you correct, right? And you're happy that you've heard from them, but at the same time, it's like you're triggered. But when you get this contact, it's like they're having a good opportunity for something, right? They're going to be doing something really good or have an opportunity for you for something, right? Maybe I said you're talking about the car stuff. Maybe your son is gonna, or nephew, or whatever the case may be, might be working on your vehicle. Hey, maybe it's your niece, right? Like someone's going to be working on their vehicle or they know someone, something about a vehicle, then it's something that you should pause and take a minute in it because um there may be it may not end up as good as you think it's going to. Okay, and even if it's not about the vehicle, if this is, them contacting you to say, hey, it's my birthday and we're going to be going out to dinner, and maybe something at that dinner isn't going to end up like you was hoping for it to. Okay, does that make sense? This is a big collective, so it's hard to pick like the exactly what is, in turmoil here, but know that there is good reconciliation energy for some of you guys. You may be getting back in contact with someone that you have disconnected from for a very long time. And it's almost like they just want to pick up where they left off and not even discuss what caused the disconnect. Yep, that's a good one for someone. You've been disconnected from them and then all of a sudden they're going to contact you out of nowhere. And they're just gonna want to move past what happened and build a new relationship. But the universe is over here like, this might seem good, but when it went wrong, it was wrong, right? Like, to consider, to not rush in the decision, take your time, slow down. If you're going at something that you feel uncertain about, then don't do it. So, I ask what it is that you're going to feel about this situation. So, in the beginning, it feels really good. I got the Blossom card here. So, it feels like, okay, I can open up everything. It feels good inside. I don't feel much for doubts. I feel like, okay, things are, feeling balanced, it brings in potential for balancing your life more. Like it feels like, oh, this is really going to be good because you've been wanting to get back in contact or to see for them to have whatever this is inspiring that's happening in their life. You're happy for them. Ooh, maybe they're pregnant. Excuse me. It really gives good, valid reason as to. I mean, it's going to be, if it feels real good for some of you guys. All of this can be multifaceted because it's a big collective. I'm just going to zoom in on one here. And I would be safe to say that, your feelings inside are really good about it. You're excited and all of that. But then the tarot part tells you how how it looks on the outside. And then the feelings are what's going on the inside. Those could be two totally different things. You see what I'm saying? So, like for example, something with your car, right? Whenever this something went with your car, you were feeling like everything was going good and all of that, right? And then all of a sudden this change. But overall, this is something good that you're going to feel about coming into your life, but just keep an open mind to it. And I ask about what lies beneath all of it all. And I got anger management and don't want to hear it. And so in that's what I'm saying. It's like an interesting twist at the end. And everything that's going on around you, like you don't want to hear it, you're over it. It's like in repeat. It's making you want to explode. But find a way to make sure that, because your life feels good, right? Like everything is feeling okay, but the stuff that goes on around you is everything. I then ask about like career or finances, anything that you do as far as your purpose or whatever the case may be. But I got wishes coming true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So that feels really good. And whenever it comes to, that's even a raise potential or a change over to a job that could be really good for you. And I have the Empress, and it says time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects, and it will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So see, look, like if you're looking at this in this situation, your job's going good, you're feeling great, you're proud of your accomplishments and all of this, but all of this out here, like the world is in a crazy place, or your niece or nephew or whatever grandkid has this situation that brings in this interesting twist. But overall, pay attention to your feelings. Don't allow other people's crabbiness and mood affect your own, which is really difficult to do. But really pay attention to your gut feelings here. Wow, I just looked and I have... Oh, wow. It looks like, I'm going to show you because this is kind of cool. This don't happen in my room normally. So I'll take it with the... Look at that. The little light shining all over. How cool is that? So it's because the sun is shining in on my window at one of my my things over here that's creating the sparkle. That's so cool. So see that good feeling that I had just looking around like, ooh, yeah, okay. Black out the outside, right? Don't let any of that shit in and you'll be fine. Pay attention to your feelings. Trust that miracles can happen. Trust that everything will work out and believe in this. The affirmation for the day is to bring love into the situation. So follow your heart. And then I ask about what could potentially be blocking you. And I got expression. So this is again like what we were talking about, the anger, the all of that, but I'll read you what the book says because she does such a good job explaining it. It says, be aware of getting lost in the explosive cycle. Not all emotions need to be released explosively. Doing so is actually bad for the nervous system and can create an unhealthy cycle where our systems try to explosively release all the time without actually processing the core emotion. Practice leaning into emotions to see how they need to come out instead of getting worked up into a frenzy every time a wave of emotion hits. Practice emotional awareness. Don't just explode at everyone and everything in your life. Another block could be that old emotions you thought you cleared up are coming up again. It's hard to continually work through the same emotions again and again. If the same thing keeps coming up, ask yourself, is this just the shadow of something old trying to distract me? Or is this a deeper layer of something it could be working through that needs to be held and addressed? Either way, allow yourself to feel any frustration that comes up. All emotions are valid and deserving. Yeah, see, it says exercise. When an emotion arises, pause and ask yourself, how does this emotion want to be expressed? Instead of spiraling in it, try holding it and letting it run its course. Is there a way you can make that happen? You can dance, write, draw, yell, or anything. But yeah, you've got to try to express yourself in a way that is not, and maybe this is someone around you, right? This doesn't have to be you exactly, but if you're allowing their block to trigger you, look, it's moving over here. How cool is that? Um, but yeah, don't let their anger trigger you if it's theirs. And if it's yours, try to, figure out what is triggering you. This could be something coming up of the past. Maybe you feel you can't move past a situation. But these feelings are so good. It's so weird because they're all up right here. All these cards, the feeling cards, it really feels like you feel okay, that I'm not seeing no like depression super bad or anything like that. You're feeling okay, but it's like everything that's going on around you. That's the best way that I know how to explain it. So, I feel like I'm forgetting something here, but I guess I'm not. That summed it up though. You may be getting like big opportunities with your work. There may be opportunity here in order for you to be able to get a new vehicle or your car fixed or whatever the case may be. There may be an opportunity here for you to be getting in contact with someone that you haven't talked to in a really long time. And maybe it just feels really good to be in the energy. And that question mark that I had in the tarot whenever I was like, is this really going to be good for you? Of course, that's something you always got to ask yourself. But at the same time, remember when you have that person in your life, if you feel as though they purposely did to you what you feel like they did. Okay. Because it's a deep feeling. But anyways, I know that was all over the place, but be patient with me, guys. Comment below and tell me. Help me learn here, But sending you all my love. Bye for now.